So as I mentioned in my last video, whenever you have a problem that needs solving, if you randomly start jumping into it or thinking without observing carefully, you're likely setting yourself up for failure. Most people rely on chance, hoping a great idea will magically appear, but that's not how it works. Our minds naturally operate with inherent randomness, shaped by our surroundings. Only full awareness can dissolve this randomness. Every structured approach begins with clear, deliberate observation. Don't rush this step. See both the big picture and the small details within. Recognize that our minds tend to lean towards biases because of the fear of uncertainty. If you don't consciously acknowledge these cognitive biases up front, they'll silently distort your decisions and you might make wrong decisions. Once you've carefully observed, write down everything. Physically writing your thoughts helps prevent revisiting old ideas, which can distract your current thinking process. After thorough observation and note-taking, imagine a scenario where your problem is fully solved. Imagine this realistically and practically. If you can perfectly visualize a realistic solution, it means your problem is indeed solvable. If not, either the problem can't be solved or you aren't yet ready to solve it. Now, reverse engineer this ideal solution. Clearly visualize every detail of the resolved scenario, identifying precisely what conditions must exist to achieve that outcome. But remember, some problems inherently can't be solved immediately. For example, if your solution requires $1 million, your next goal should be to earn that $1 million. Instead of focusing on the actual, make the main problem temporarily as earning $1 million. If even this subproblem seems insurmountable, subdivide it further until you find actionable tasks. Eventually, solving each smaller subtask creates a chain reaction leading to your ultimate goal. But here's the catch. Eventually isn't always good enough. Time is crucial. Ignoring the element of time can render your solution irrelevant by the moment you finally achieve it. The practical value of any solution significantly decreases if delivered too late, or in the worst case, it might take so long that you never finish it. Therefore, when reverse engineering, ask yourself, if your goal is in 5 years, what needs to be true in 4 years? In 2 years? In 1 year? In 6 months? This month? This very week? And in the end, you will find a task which you need to do now. If you want your goal even faster, then shorten the final duration. But this means you have to complete more tasks in a short amount of time, which might be tough. So decide the time frame smartly. Remember, the desperate desire to have everything now is an emotional response to time pressure. It clouds judgment and can make us skip necessary steps. And here's something critical, yet overlooked. If you're working on a subproblem, you must be at least 90% sure it will lead to solving the bigger problem. Even a small 10% uncertainty can cause your mind to drift towards easier, irrelevant tasks. This loss of confidence can disrupt your entire plan. Thus, always make sure to know how each subtask's contribution helps towards the larger goal. The human brain inherently seeks comfort and certainty. Philosophically, people fail to achieve goals because their minds naturally prioritize immediate security over long-term uncertainty. Our daily life proves this tendency because of our desire for repetitive comforts, routine distractions, and the instant gratification culture surrounding us. Current-age humans adopt passive thinking styles driven primarily by convenience and minimal resistance. Their decisions revolve around the path demanding the least mental effort. Instead of actively solving problems, they wait for external conditions to shift, hoping opportunities fall effortlessly into their hands. Their mind seeks relief in the form of distractions, like scrolling social media, entertainment, or superficial tasks, which are activities that demand little cognitive effort, yet offer temporary relief from actual responsibilities. When you choose predictable safety and comfort instead of doing the actual work, the mind's tendency to do so will keep getting stronger, and this cycle keeps going. And that is the reason why people fail in life. They might get motivated here and there, but because this cycle has become so strong, it feels impossible for them to break through it.